To make this video, especially because we're seeing brand new iOS devices being announced on the 10th, which is Tuesday, and the conversation is about to get heated as you'd expect. If you have any experience here on YouTube, especially as a commenter, then you know things can get crazy down in the comments. People get all hot and bothered regarding their affiliations with specific brands. And this video right here is an attempt to cool things down a little bit before all this new coverage hits. I've posted a couple videos previously about some leaked Apple components, and if you read through those comments, you can get a very good idea of what happens on any of these technology videos regarding Apple or Android. People get militant. You might be one of those people, and I kind of want to cool it down a little bit if you don't mind. I think it's a bit ridiculous to get that attached to an inanimate object, you know, a phone. I've got a couple of them here. I want to address, people who get crazy with it to the point where they're saying things completely unrelated to the actual devices, where they just get personal with it and angry about it. Let's get specific. Let's talk about iOS. Let's talk about Android. These are two platforms that are booming. They dominate the space. In fact, they have pretty much destroyed all of their other competitors as far as what people might want to carry in their pockets. Both incredibly successful, and I think we can safely say that both owe something to the other platform. Let me tell you what I mean by that. Innovation is not something that happens in a vacuum, in a single room. It's something that happens culturally, you know, across the board. Somebody does something better and others learn from it, and then they implement some of those ideas in the things that they're doing. Now, one of the most common criticisms you'll see from people when they're talking about another platform that they dislike is they'll say, oh, that particular feature was copied from this other platform. Now think about this for a minute. How ridiculous is it to get upset about that? All the greatest things in life come from being competent enough to see a change and say, oh, that's better, let's do it that way. If it was agriculture or farming and some dude down the road, you know, his corn is 10 feet taller, you're like, okay, and what do I need to do to make my corn like that? It's the same thing in technology, man. If you want to be a fan, okay, a fan of something, be a fan of technology, be a fan of progress in general. Don't be a fan of a logo. That doesn't help you. It doesn't help us. It doesn't help the entire ecosystem here. Now, brands might tell you otherwise. Brands might say to you, you know, this is special. This is unique. You need to be affiliated with us and attached to us forever and always. But that's in their best interest. What's in your best interest is to be loyal to other human beings. Don't be loyal to some pieces of metal and glass and plastic and microchips and things like that. If somebody or some platform builds on top of another one, that's a good thing for all of us. Applaud it. Be happy about it. Now, when this iPhone 5S launches, you know, the thing that's been rumored for a while, I guarantee you people will be saying there hasn't been enough change. They haven't improved enough things on this device. You know, the stock is going to drop and all this bullshit that goes on after the fact. Change is not always a necessity. Change for the sake of change can actually be a problem. And sometimes forced change due to pressures, you know, market pressures, can actually make things worse. We live in a beautiful world with many different options. Let's continue to move in that direction instead of getting stuck down in the trenches here. Anyway, guys, as you can tell, I'm motivated about this, maybe too motivated about it, but I have a unique perspective given what I do on a day-to-day basis and the things I read on a day-to-day basis. So I don't want to influence you too much. Don't take this for gospel. Say whatever you want in the comment section. That's completely up to you. But if you want to take this into consideration, that would be appreciated, because I put some thought into this and I felt compelled to make this video. Anyway, guys, if you appreciated these ramblings, please feel free to leave a thumbs up down below or share this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, there will be a lot of upcoming content. We're gonna have iOS stuff coming up. We're gonna have Android stuff coming up, and guess what? We're also gonna have Windows phone stuff coming up. So as you can see, I'm open to everything that's out on the marketplace. Anyway, guys, that wraps up this video. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.